be doing pretty much the same thing as yesterday. We're going to go over some things about matter. So today we will, Pasta, go ahead and read this for us.
Today we will discuss our observations about solids, liquids, and gases. Learn how scientists classify matter.
Very good. Has anyone seen the word classify before? Go ahead and raise your hand if you've seen the word classify. Okay, I see 2 hands. That's not bad. We're going to learn this new word today in a little bit. So the first thing we were going to do is discuss your observations about solids, liquids, and gases. Who would like to start us off? So if you have your homework with you, have it next to you. Rosie, go ahead, Rosie. What did you write?
Watermelon was round, hard and sweet. Coconut water was sweet, white and cool. Hydro was invisible, no smell and light.
Excellent, very good. I like that you included smell, using one of our senses that we haven't used too much in class. Nice work, Rosie. Who else would like to share what they did for homework? Jack, what did you write for your homework?
Today I will talk about 3 more matters. They are ice, water, and air. Ice are cold, and when I put the ice on the table, it will melt. So ice is both liquid and solid. Liquid and solid are proper types of ice. Water is liquid. It changes the shape to another shape. Air is gas. People need fresh air to breathe.
Excellent, Jack, that was amazing. I like how you even talked about how ice can turn into a liquid. Very good job, Jack. Ray, go ahead.
Solid, roller, liquid, water, gas, nitrogen. Ruler, it's long, its shape is rectangle. It just has flat surfaces. Water, it has no color, no smell, and no exact shape. Nitrogen, it can't be seen. It's odorless. It can't be solid or liquid.
Excellent, nice, very good. I like how you can mention we do have liquid nitrogen. It's usually a gas, but when we keep it cold, it actually turns into a liquid when it gets cold. Very interesting. Nice work, Ray. All right, and last one, Pasta, go ahead.
Object 1, solid, Tesla coil, cylinder, stick, bronze. Object 2, water, taste, none, feel, I don't know. Vision, clear. Object 3, air, invisible, smell, none, taste, none.
Very nice. Okay, so you did all 5 senses for each one. Excellent job. Okay, guys, well, you guys have observed the properties of solids, liquids, and gases. Who can tell me one way they are all the same? Let's compare them. What's one way solids, liquids, and gases are the same? Milk?
Liquid, solid, and gas is same because they all take up in space.
Excellent. They all take up space. Milk, that is a great one. Amazing job, Milk. Yes, they all take up space. Anyone have another one? Go ahead, Ray.
They are all the state of matter.
Excellent. All 3 of them are states of matter. Excellent job, Ray. And they're all states of matter. They also all have weight. Okay, and they're made from the same material. They're made from the same matter, right? Like ice, water, and water vapor. They're all made from the same matter, just in a different state. One's a solid, one's a liquid, and one's a gas. Just because the state of matter changes doesn't mean the type of matter changes. Water is still water, whether it's ice or water vapor. It's still water, right? So scientists classify matter. So we're gonna learn about classify. I know that Pasta and Ray both rose their hand. Do either of you have, or anyone else want to say what they think classify might mean? It's okay to be wrong, it's just the first time. Ray?
Classify means to put them in the groups.
Exactly. Classify means to put them in groups. What do you think we can use to classify matter? Anyone have an idea? How might we classify matter? Rosie?
We might classify matter into hardness.
By hardness, excellent. I could take 5, 10 things and put them in groups based on how hard they are. Soft, medium, very hard. I could classify them by hardness. What else could I classify matter by? How about Zook? Go ahead, Zook.
We can use color. No, we can use textures
Textures to do what? To
do the
right on the screen.
classify.
To classify matter. Very good. We can use textures. We can put all the rough rocks on one side and all the smooth rocks on another. Bunny?
Find the shape and classify matter.
Excellent. We can classify the matter by looking at their shapes. So, classify is how we can group objects based on what they look like, what they feel like, what they smell like, what they sound like. How could we classify these objects right here? Who can tell me one way we could classify them? Sherry?
We can put small things in one group and big things in one group.
Excellent. So we would classify them by what, Cherry? What is that called? Their size. Good. We can classify them by size. Everyone, go ahead and circle all of the shapes you would classify in the small group. Excellent job. Okay, what else can we classify by? There's more than one. Puppy, go ahead, Puppy.
We will classify by color.
By color, excellent job. Everyone go ahead and circle. Circle the red color and put an X over the blue color. Very nice, looking good, guys. So we can classify them by color. There's one more way we can classify them. Taylor?
I think this is by shape.
Can you say the whole sentence with the word classify?
I think we can classify it by shape.
Excellent. Classify it by shape. Everyone, circle the groups of shapes. You just classified those objects. What did you use to classify those objects? Who remembers the 3 properties we just used to classify those objects? Susu?
Size, color, shape.
Excellent. Size, color, and shape. Nice work. Thank you. Blue Moon, can you please read this for me? The blue bubble.
Great work. You use the properties to classify those objects into different groups.
Excellent. So you used 3 different properties to classify. Let's see. These are all what? Temperature, mass, color, texture. These are all different what? Susu?
Properties.
Very good. These are all different properties. Sam, can you please unmute and read this for me?
We can classify objects by temperature, mass, color, texture, and other properties.
Excellent. What is temperature? Hand up who can tell me what temperature means. Dino, go ahead.
The temperature is like something is hot or cold.
Excellent. Perfect. How hot or cold it is. What is mass? Misha, go ahead.
Example, the properties of mass is light, heavy.
Yeah, light, heavy. Mass is how much matter there is. Is it light or heavy? How much is there? Very good job, Misha. Nice work, all of you. You guys are doing amazing today. Are you there, Nam? Can you read this for us? The first two sentences. Nam, this is the word we've been working on, putting things into groups. Can you say classify?
Classify. Thing to like classify matter using the different property.
Very good. Okay, so scientists classify things too. We classify animals into mammals, reptiles, amphibians, right? Fish. We classify the elements into metals and all of these other things, right? We classify a lot. So, how do you think scientists can classify matter into groups? Anyone have an idea? Taylor?
They classify the matter into solid, liquid, and gas.
Excellent. Wonderful. Exactly. They classify matter into solids, liquids, and gases. Everyone, go ahead and read this. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
They are properties
into
classify
matters.
solid, liquid, and
Very good. Okay. So let's have someone read it for us. Bunny.
How can we classify objects? When we classify, we group things by the properties. We put things that are like in the same group.
Very good. Okay. So scientists do that too. Who can tell me, how do we classify things? Using what?
thing we use to classify things is shape, size, and color.
There's more than that. What are shape, size, and color? What's the big word for all of those things?
Property.
Good. So Sophia, can you say the whole sentence again? We use
property to
Good. To classify objects or to classify matter. We use properties. Jack. Go ahead, Jack.
What properties do scientists use to classify matter into solid, liquid, and gases?
Good. Can you read one more time, Jack? And this time be careful about your S's.
What properties do scientists use to classify matter into solid, liquid, and gases?
That was a little better, Jack, but we're still missing the S on solids, liquids, and this is properties. Properties. Okay, can you say these three words for me? Can you say properties,
Properties.
solids,
Solids
and liquids?
and liquids.
Good. Okay, make sure we put those S's on there. Very nice. Thank you, Jack.
Next
So let's talk about what properties scientists use. First one is properties of solids. Who can give me some properties of solids? Sam, go ahead and give me one. We'll come back.
It's hard.
All right, solids are hard. Another one. Zoot.
Stiff.
Stiff? Is it always stiff? Think about rubber or plastic.
Yes, stiff sometimes.
Good, yes. Sometimes it's stiff. How about milk?
Soft.
They can be soft, yeah, right? Sometimes they're hard like a rock. Sometimes they're soft like a pillow. Who remembers, how are solids different from liquids and gases?
The liquid and gases take the shape of its container,
And what do solids do?
and solids is keep the shape,
Excellent. They keep
keep
their own.
their own shape.
Very nice, Zook. Excellent work. Solids can be hard or soft, stiff or flexible, like a ruler, sometimes flexible. But the most important thing is they keep their own shape. How do you know this is true? Especially keep their own shape. Sam?
Because it is hard, so it's not easy to break it.
Excellent. Okay, it's hard. It's not easy to break it. We can use our observations to know that this is true. Next one, properties of liquids. Go ahead, Ben 10.
Ice or glaciers.
Okay, so we have ice. Ice is a solid, isn't it?
Yes, but when it melts, it becomes a liquid.
Okay, so solids can melt to become liquids. There's a property of liquids. I'll take that. Good job, Ben 10. Rosie?
Take each shape of its container.
Excellent. Liquids take the shape of their containers. Anyone else have one? Go ahead, Pasta.
They are not hard.
Excellent. They are not hard. Very good. What are they instead, Pasta? Think about slimes and ketchup versus milk and water. Do you have a word for that? Instead of hard and soft, one property instead of hardness, we have thickness. We'll say how thick it is. The real science word is viscosity. Viscosity is how thick or thin a liquid is. So water is very thin. It can move easily like this. And slime is thicker. We can pull it and play with it like oobleck. All right, and the last one. Sophia, what's a property of a gas?
Gas was gray.
All right, well, some gases, what about, trying to think, is there a time when gases are a different color? Sam?
Pollution.
Pollution, yeah, pollution. So gases can have different things inside of them. Let's say gases have no shape. Sometimes they'll usually fill their container. So if it can go in a small container, and if you put it in a bigger container, so here, the gas would be in this container, and if we move it to the smaller container, it will still take up all of the space in the container. Either way, right? One way, it has all these little dots. Let's say this is the gas. Move it to another container. It still has the same amount. It's not like a liquid where it has the same volume. It changes to fit its container.
So gases can move light things. It's good for heavy things.
Gases can move light things like feathers and stuff like that, yes, but most of the time that's also wind. Gases are definitely the lightest. Yes. So gases will not move heavy things. All right, everyone, go ahead and draw. So this one, perfume, while it's still in the bottle, before you spray it, it's in the bottle. Try again. Before you spray perfume, what is it? It's sitting in the bottle on your mom's table. Good. It's a liquid when it's still in the bottle. Spraying perfume. Go ahead. What about when you spray the perfume? Nice. Now it is a gas. Good job. Why do you think that? Why do you know that spraying perfume is a gas? Taylor, how do you know spraying perfume is a gas?
I think spring perfume is a gas because when it's spray out, this has the same as air. It has the smell.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And when you spray it, how about milk? Milk, when you spray perfume, is it still the same shape as the container?
No.
No. When you spray perfume, does it have any shape at all?
No.
No, exactly. Good job, Milk, right? It doesn't have any shape anymore. It changes how much space it takes up. Everything changes. What about the glass bottle of the perfume? Go ahead and draw. Very nice. Why? Let's see. How about Rosie? How do you know that the glass bottle is a solid?
I know that because change its shape.
Excellent. It doesn't change shape. It keeps its own shape. Bottle of ketchup. Is ketchup a solid, liquid, or gas? Ketchup, solid, liquid, or gas? Ketchup keeps its own shape. Is that true? Sophia, does ketchup keep its own shape? Does it have its own shape? Zook, what do you think?
No,
No. What happens to the ketchup, Zook?
they will be flat.
Yeah. Yeah, what happens if I pour ketchup into a very skinny glass? What will happen to the ketchup?
Ketchup will fall out.
Well, it might fall out if I put too much, but what shape will the ketchup be, Zook?
The shape of the ketchup will be small tiny glass.
Exactly. The same shape as the small skinny glass. So everyone, go ahead and try again. There's no such thing as ketchup shaped. There is desk shaped. There is water bottle shaped. Is there such thing as a ketchup shape? No, there's no ketchup shape because it's a liquid. It takes the shape of its container. Let's try again. Slime, solid, liquid, or gas. Think about it. Does slime have its own shape or does it take the shape of its container? Who can explain for us, is slime a solid or a liquid? Cherry.
If we put a slime in the cup, it will be the shape of the cup. If we put it in the shape of another size of cup, it will be that size.
Exactly. So does that make it a solid or a liquid, Cherry?
Liquid.
Liquid. Everyone, let's try again. Good. Remember, slime is a thick liquid. It's still a liquid. It's just thicker than water. It's just a thick liquid, high viscosity. Maple tree, go ahead. Maple tree. Good, that one was quick. Water vapor, water vapor. Who knows what water vapor is? Hand up. What is water vapor?
Water that falls in the waterfalls. Up and down.
Mm-hmm. Yep, in a waterfall, all that extra little water coming off is water vapor. Who else can explain it maybe a little more clearly? Zook?
The water vapor is when the sun is very hot and the water became to a gas and fly into the cloud, and then the cloud was a lot of water inside, so the cloud will rain.
Very good, Zook. You're right. You don't have to go any further. When the water gets really hot from the sun and it goes into the sky. When it goes into the sky, is it still a liquid? Everyone try again. Go ahead. When it goes into the sky, is it still a liquid? Good. Water vapor, the water has turned into a gas. It has no shape anymore. It's just floating around in the sky. Okay, and with that, we are all done. Today we learned we can classify objects. Everyone read this. Today, starting from today. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Today we learned we can classify objects. Objects as
liquid, and
Very good. And star students today, Zook and Rosie for answering lots of questions. Milk, you were very, very close. You just need to raise your hand a little bit more. Susu, you too. Susu and Milk, raise your hand more tomorrow, okay? The two of you were really close to star student today. Your homework today is a worksheet. Is it a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Make sure you take a picture to send it in. This is what the worksheet will look like, and you have to circle solid, liquid, or gas. All right, bye everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.